30-minute short film after doing all the features that you normally do?
No, it's good.
This is Sunny Garris.
No, it's okay.
Andrew, this for Andrew. I love him. Annie.
Yes.
Andrew. Our director. Our cameraman. Yeah, we just did a short film in Austin, Texas, actually. We worked with all kids at Austin, at the university there, and it was amazing. Like half our crew was just students there. It was really fun.
What advice would you have for anyone wanting to become a director?
I don't know. I haven't eaten dinner, so I don't have any blood sugar. So my questions are really inarticulate. Sorry. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm with Lance Banks, and he did the documentary of the short film I'm Here. So tell us what it was like working on it.
It was great. Spike had been putting a lot of energy into the feature film version of Where the Wild Things Are that he was, about to release at that time.
Yeah.
And it was like a pretty heavy and intense process of how much he put himself into making that film. And so it seemed like he just wanted to make like a kind of a quicker, shorter thing that he could just come up with an idea, follow his own instincts, write it himself, and then direct it within a short amount of time. And he found the vodka company Absolute was willing to kind of give him the money to make the film the way that he wanted to, and didn't want to see, there wasn't any like branding or anything like product placement in the film. It was a very personal story that drew upon what it feels like to be like in your early 20s when you're in LA and sort of figuring yourself out, and the friends and the things that you invent to do sort of what your life become for that period of time. And so it has that really great energy that you don't see captured that often in films, and sort of hanging out in parking lots or just not having money to spend going to other events, just whatever your imagination and conversations with each other lead to. And so it kind of creates this really interesting world, and it was fun to kind of document them and see, when Sunny would start designing the characters and the robots and the way they would kind of break those down to these simpler and boxier shapes. It was fun watching them set up and film, because it was all done with real kind of suits of robots out in Los Angeles or riding the buses or whatever. It wasn't, faked, and so that was kind of interesting to see them, pull that off and shoot that. Oh, the documentary I shot a little bit of 16mm, and then also these digital still cameras, like the 5D, you can shoot HD video on those, and so you can shoot with more interesting lenses than what are on those video cameras. So we kind of experimented with that a bit, and then a little bit of like the Panasonic HPX 170 as well, for more like interview kind of things.
The first song is called Bow and Arrow. Forever, they say, sway with me. To see, sway with me. To see, gentle comes the watcher, moving us all from better days. Voices come to be heard, moving us all from bitter days.
And you came up with the idea, why'd you want to work fast and loose this way?
As you know, Dave, we've worked on Where the Wild Things Are. Took about 5 years, or maybe 6 years, if I want to be honest. And then right when we were finishing this, I had the opportunity to make this robot film. Like, it was very much just trusted who I found. Like Annie, I saw we were looking for people to play robots, and I didn't fully have the script written, and our casting director called in Annie, and I love her band. And Annie was just hilarious on the casting tape, and so I just decided to write a robot named Annie and just basically use her dialogue as the robot's dialogue. And it was sort of went like that. It was like this process that was very free-form. I had a beginning, middle, and end to it, a story, but how we got there was we had a lot of room to play. Sunny worked with me on Where the Wild Things Are, designing the creatures, and so right after that we sort of went into this designing the robots. And is there how would you, Sunny, would you say it was the different experiences of making Wild Things versus I'm Here?
Making this one was like a dream. It was so fast, and Way Wild Things are so stretched out and patchy, and it was a lot funner. I don't know.
Sonny, can I make a note that right before...
No, exactly to the day of the year.
So before I'm Here got shot, you had done something really nasty to your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Was it your thumb? You
this
part of it
accidentally, I was supposed to be in a meeting for I'm Here, and I decided to start cutting wood in the backyard, and I cut this almost totally off. So, but that was, and so when we started shooting, I had it just had been put back on.
Do you have your phone?
And then the same surgeon just put this pinky back on.
Together, and I think it's really that's the most important thing, is what does it feel like, and what's the scene about, what's the moment about, and I think that's something I've always. I feel like I started on my first movie on Being Done Off with that's what I wanted to ground it in. Who are these characters, and what are they living, and what drives Craig Schwartz to do this, and is the love for the Kathleen Keener's character, and I think that's something that I try to focus on and try to grow every film, every time I do a movie, to go deeper with that and to try and get closer to the feeling that I feel that seems about to me, and trying to put that into the moment.
Thank you for coming tonight.